whichever whichever little category you happen to fall under. Okay, my name is Olivia Love. Please make sure that you guys, my bad. Okay, please make sure that y'all are liking, sharing, and subscribing. I would greatly appreciate that. I will. Okay. I'm a Libra sun, Scorpio moon, Taurus rising, and my Venus is also in Libra. I do not use the tarot on this channel. No, I'm not a daggone tarot reader. Okay. These are just going to be psychic intuitive messages. And for this message, I'm going to be using my colorful romance cards. Y'all know I love this little deck. Okay. But anyhow, we're gonna go in order. I'm gonna try. We're gonna go in order, okay? Starting from Pisces and working our way up, down, which way, child, whatever, okay, whatever, child. Okay. Oh yeah, and this is gonna be. Did I say we're gonna start from Pisces? No, we're gonna start from Aries. I don't know why I thought about Pisces. Anyways, well, yeah, Pisces, because Pisces is going to be the last one. So it's going to be from Aries to Pisces, okay? Um, but anyhow, um, Aries, yes. Oh, this is going to be love messages, okay? Aries, what y'all got going on? So y'all have the message of, and I'm just pulling them off the top, by the way. You glow, we beam. Okay, it says, in case anyone should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. It's just another one of those nutty body algorithm things. With that message, okay, some of y'all, if you subscribe to it, if you make sure that you are subscribed, okay, y'all know I appreciate you, okay, but YouTube be unsubscribing people sometimes. So like, even if you think that you're subscribed, go back and check, you know what I'm saying, and make sure you turn the notification bell on. Okay, I love y'all so much. But if you subscribe to like the whole twin flame soulmate energy, like if you're really into that, this card definitely reminds me of that with the you glow, we beam. And then it's a sign, thanks. You glow, we beam, thanks. And it is, said that, your twin is basically yourself or whatever. So yeah, so I feel like that Aries, you could be going through a moment of, where you feel like you met your twin flame soulmate or whatever. Also too, I also feel like there may be like some breakup energy where you may have broken up with somebody broken up with you, or like it's truly like over between you and another person. Like there's some type of closure, there's some type of conclusion to a situation. And I think it's just a realization of like it's really over. Um and I feel like that somebody else too could be looking towards you as well. Aries is like they've learned a lot from you, even though things are over. They've learned a lot, and like I feel like that somebody is definitely still watching you, because again, you glow, we beam. I feel like that they're watching you, or they're watching your moves. And again, I feel like that again, you glow, we beam. I feel like again that you're light, and the things that you, whatever it is, y'all, literally just you being you. Okay, some of you guys may give advice or whatever. I mean, maybe you got a YouTube channel, or maybe you're just very active on social media or something. Or also too, I feel like that somebody could just be hearing about what you got going on, and like I really get a big vibe of like somebody being very proud, but also too feeling like you're like the one that got away. Um, so yeah, I definitely feel like some heartbreak vibes or whatever, but it's like you're gonna get through. And again, I feel like you're gonna be glowing again. You're gonna be beaming again. And I definitely feel like that some of you will definitely gonna fall, will yeah, definitely are gonna fall in love again too. Like if it was kind of like a love lost situation, I feel like that you're definitely gonna find love again. I knew I should have put some gel right up there, cause this thing gonna keep acting crazy. Um, Taurus, okay, you got the message of I'm a Libra sun, Scorpio moon, Taurus rising. Okay, so basically I'm a Taurus. All right. You got the message of don't be misled. It says when fear speaks, it's always wrong, unless being chased by wildebeest. You guys could have had dreams about wildebeest or something, or like the wildebeest could be very significant. Okay, to you somehow, some way, somehow. I don't know. If that's somebody's like nickname or something. It says, and when love speaks, it's always right and usually bouncy. Game on. So yes, I feel like that somebody's playing some games. Okay, so don't be misled. Also, too, this could be you, Taurus. You could be the one that's playing the games. You know what I'm saying? You could be the one that's leading. Okay, don't be misled. All right, it could just that could just simply be meaning like towards you need to make sure you stay on top of your game. Okay, so I feel like whatever, literally whatever life is throwing at you right now that you feel like is a little complicated, or you feel like it's challenging, it's like you about to handle it. Period. Like you about to handle it. Especially if there's like drama when it comes to romance. I feel like if it's people coming towards you trying to be dramatic, child, you're not here for it. Okay, if it's people from the past that you're done with the situation, again, you're gonna wish them well, and it's like, okay, bye bye, like I don't have time for this. um yeah, definitely, like somebody could have been playing games already with you, and I feel like you may just be over it. And so there's just no way that you're gonna be misled once again. Okay. And I feel like for others of you, you are literally just single and you playing the field, okay? And it's just like, yeah, just don't get caught slipping on your pimping, okay? Just don't get caught slipping on your pimping, but you know what I mean? Do your thing, okay? Do your daggone thing, all right? All right. But yeah, but I feel like you need to make sure that you are continuously like the leader, or that you're in charge when it comes to your romantic life and your love life. So also too, don't get all caught up and you know what I'm saying, and let romance get you, you know what I'm saying, get you out of your pocket, or mess up your money or get you distracted or whatever. It's like, get back focused, okay? Get back focused. Um, Geminis, you have there isn't a soul on this planet who doesn't crave your approval. It says the only difference between a friend and a foe is that you've decided where love can grow. Okay. I feel like there's some of you, and it says ho at the bottom, ho the universe, okay? Where love can grow, ho the universe. I don't know what the ho is supposed to be about, but it's spelled ho like a ho, okay? Okay. I'm weak. So I definitely feel like that some of y'all could have came out of a hoe phase, okay? A hoeing period, a hoeing phase, and literally you just ready to settle down, okay? Or there could be somebody that you're gonna meet through your hoeing phase, okay, where they make you fall in love. So I definitely get a big vibe of like, the player falling in love, the player ready to settle down or whatever. Um, okay. Could be dealing with a Cancer energy. Okay, so you might want to listen to the Cancer message. But but yeah, I also get too that, yeah, I feel like that you're very popular, Gemini. Yeah, amongst like multiple dating suitors. Okay, you're very popular amongst a lot of people, and it's almost like everybody fighting for your love. Again, there isn't a soul on this planet who doesn't crave your approval. Like people want you to approve them so bad. Some of you guys could be having things happening in your personal life where you're getting approved for things. Maybe your credit is good or something. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, because I think I said that to Libras the other day about like good credit and stuff. But yeah, I mean, listen, it might have just been the fact, you know what I'm saying? You was waiting to find somebody with good credit. Well, okay, well, you might have found them, okay? You might have found somebody with good credit who got a good head on their shoulders. You know what I'm saying? They trying to move forward or whatever. All right. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it, Geminis. Okay. Anyhow, though, I feel like that basically it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? You got the pick of the litter, Geminis. And I'm so sorry if you dating a Gemini or in a relationship with one, because I definitely feel like that there are a lot of options. And please don't try to find them predictable, because they just may not pick the one that people are suspecting them to pick, okay? That may include their husband, their wife, their girlfriend, their fiance. Okay, I'm just saying. Just saying. All right. So if you are dealing with a Gemini, you better make sure you in good standing, because I feel like they about to, child. Come on now for the Bachelor. They about to get they final little rose. They only got about 2 roses left, and it's about 17 of y'all. So y'all gonna have to figure that out. Okay. Y'all gonna have to figure that out. All right. Okay. Anyway, child, Cancers. You got the message of keep it simple. Some of y'all could be wearing a lot of tennis shoes. Um, yeah. Tennis shoes and sneakers could be very significant. You could be dealing with somebody that's like a sneakerhead or something like that. But it says old souls use words very sparingly, except of course for I love, thank you, wow, now, and cool. Wow, I love you now, which sounds much better than wow, now I love you. Sequence is important. Literally, I feel like somebody, like if somebody gonna get married, I feel like if you're gonna get married, you're gonna get married in like a sequence pair of Jordans or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna get married. For some of you too, I feel like it's either or. I feel like some of y'all might be planning your wedding, and some of you may be so scarred to where, child, you feel like you ain't gonna get married until, you know what I'm saying, Yeezys come out with you know what I'm saying, a sequence shoe. You know, which I mean that could definitely be tomorrow. Okay, child. He might already got one. Okay. But yeah, so I feel like that kind of like but also to that vibe of like the sequence shoe or whatever, which that's literally like so possible. It's not like it's something impossible, but you know, just something crazy or whatever. But with that, but yeah, but I kind of pick up the vibes of like when pigs will fly. So I feel like for some of you, you're like definitely all in when it comes to romance. Some of you could literally be in a relationship right now, and it's literally just you and your person. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all keeping it simple. You know, y'all might not be doing a whole lot right now, but y'all enjoy each other's company. Okay, you know, y'all enjoy each other's company, and it's like you literally can see yourself marrying this person, and you might literally be envisioning like your wedding or whatever. You know what I'm saying, that you might be doing, right? But then, like I said, I feel like that is some of you who you're not here for romance at all. You know what I'm saying? Like you ready to, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that you're ready to put in work when it comes to your career, when it comes to your foundation. And I mean at the same time, even the Cancer energies that are in relationships, like they're also too looking for the same things of settling down and kind of focusing on foundation and whatnot in their career, but it's just the fact that they're just considering another person. Okay, I feel like the super uber duper like single and a bit, and you know, I gotta say a bit scarred. Okay, the ones that are a bit scarred, a bit sad or whatever. I just feel like that it might be a little minute, all right, before you like really let somebody in. It's not that you don't have options, okay, because we know you got options, all right. It's not the fact that you don't have options. I just feel like that you gonna lay low, you know. I mean, basically until you like stop being bitter, until you stop being mad, like just until you want to open up again. Because I just feel like it's gonna be a little minute. It's gonna be a little minute. It's gonna be a little minute. Okay. Leos, listen, you got the message of you were born with that it quality. Okay. Wait a minute now. You were born with that it quality. It says, do you want to know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you want to know what's really powerful? Persistence. Do you want to know what's really sexy? Not needing to be needed. Period. Everybody love that. Okay, not needing to be needed. And I feel like that you, again, you were born with that it quality. I feel like that some of you could literally be getting certain roles or something like that, Leo. Like if you have particular gifts, talents, or skills, and you're like auditioning or whatever. I just got a vibe too that your children may be like child stars or whatever. So I mean, child, you won't planning on, you know what I'm saying, getting them some headshots or getting them to some auditions. You better go on ahead. Okay, you better go on ahead because you never know what might happen. All right. But anyhow, child, yeah, I feel like that you're very attractive right now. I definitely get a vibe that you may be very tunnel vision right now as far as your goals and whatnot and the things that you're doing in life. So you may not necessarily be focused on romance. But I feel like that for the ones who are, I feel like you're kind of split too. Your energy is split. For the ones who are in relationships, I feel like that you're the star of the relationship. But I feel like a lot of you are like you're just a star on your own. You know what I'm saying? And you don't need anybody around you. You don't want nobody around you, child. Okay, it's like you do it on your own. Like you can do everything on your own. You can do it by yourself. You got it. Okay. Um and so I feel like that it might be a little intimidating to other people, but at the same time, like I think I told Libra this. You could also too be dealing with the Libra, but it's just like, look, bruh, if somebody's gonna be intimidated by you and just intimidated by you being you, then you know what I'm saying. The ones that who actually can get past, you know what I'm saying, like their fear or whatever, and also to kind of get past like that surface layer of whatever is intimidating you, because at the end of the day you're still a person, you're still a human. I feel like that those people are going to be more significant. So I feel like that, yeah, whoever that you're vibing with, or whoever's like in your circle, in your energy, like they're, you know what I'm saying, they locked in, you know, they're good money, they're good, you know what I'm saying. I can't necessarily say that they're going to be there forever, because I was about to, but because you know what I'm saying, people be acting funny. But I just feel like that whoever you're going to attract and you're actually communicating with them and they're opening up to you or whatever, whether this be in business, romance or whatever, those are going to be the ones who I feel like that in the long run you're going to be able to rock with their energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I think, you know, even though you might kind of be in a very chill state right now, Leos, which I feel like y'all are typically chill anyway, but when you do have your spontaneous moments, like you do want to have people around that can like keep up with you. I'm getting. So again, I feel like that it's like don't fret, like don't be sad or whatever. I just wanted to say fret. I don't know why. But don't feel no type of ways about people who kind of fall off. Especially when it comes to romance too, like things that don't work out. Like you wouldn't have vibe with them in the long run anyway. So it's like don't even trip, you know? Virgos, it's not only about being right, okay? In all tests of character, when two viewpoints are pinned against each other, in the final analysis, the thing that will strike you the most is not who was right or wrong, strong or weak, wise or foolish, but who went to the greater length in considering the other's perspective. So Virgos, if you are in a relationship, I feel like that, yeah, like y'all are very tight, and y'all are working hand in hand, all right. um and I feel like that there's just a good balance, like y'all found like the sweet spot, like you found the balance to everything. And that's what's up, you know, I mean, you know what I'm saying, like that's what's up. Yeah, and I just feel like that when it comes to romance, like nothing is new for you. Almost like I feel like that it's like you're either still loving on the same person, or just, you know, just doing things and living life the way that you've been living it. For a lot of you, if you've like fell off with the person, I feel like that it's gonna pick back up like y'all never fell off. For a lot of you, if you're single, I feel like you will meet somebody that definitely brings on some nostalgic energy, or just like immediately makes you feel very comfortable, like feel very at home, very comfortable, very laid back with their energy. Like you just literally feel safe in their energy. And I feel like, you know, in situations where you might usually be turned up or whatever, I feel like that you're vibing with somebody who can like keep you sane, keep you level headed and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Libras, you have the message of start where you are. Okay. It says the great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth shattering, earth shaking love is that you can start with anyone. So yeah, I'm definitely getting like breakup vibes from you guys as well. As I was going to put the other card back, I seen the message of I love you. Well, not I love you. Well, I heart you. But basically, like an I love you. Basically, the text form of I love you. Okay, so somebody might literally send you and I heart you, Libra. Um, and that might literally be the beginning of like a new loving energy. You also have the message of earlier disappointments were just rehearsal for the great stuff coming your way. It says never regret love, no matter how blind it improved your vision, no matter how foolish it made you wiser, and no matter how generous it made you more. So I definitely feel like that it's you're gonna come a time of where you're gonna be expected to react, literally to either text back, to call back, to do something. And with this start where you are too, it reminds me of like a game. So you could be dealing with, I forgot who that was. You could be dealing with Taurus. I think it was Taurus energy, or you could have Taurus in your chart. But I feel like that it's kind of like game on. Like, okay, well, let's start this game. So it for some of you guys, it could definitely be a person, you know what I'm saying, that you've been in toxic cycles with before, and I feel like y'all just starting another one. Look, I just got to keep it real, okay? Okay. I'm just gonna keep it real with you, okay? But yeah, I feel like that it's like you're starting again. Also too, I feel like that some of you could be caught up in like still looking for a particular person, like their energy, the way they were in other people. And like you're definitely comparing like past situations or whatever. Um, because you also have the message of you'll find what you seek, child. And look at there, it says if they once loved you they still do. So yeah, I definitely have been creeping away, all right, from like the past love messages and stuff, but these are the messages that are coming out, okay, child. We just gonna keep rolling with it, okay. um so some of you guys may definitely have someone coming, like drumming back up from the past or whatever, and confessing their love and whatnot, whatever. And again, I feel like that is, you have the choice to decide what you want to do with that. Like literally, you might be like, what am I supposed to do with this information? What am I supposed to do with this information? Huh? What am I supposed to do with this information? Okay. So Libra, I feel like that, I feel like a lot of you are literally going to be split, because it's like on one hand you have this person texting you how much they love you and care about you and all this. And some of you may definitely feel the same, okay? And then over here we have, you can start where you are. Basically, you can start love and fall in love with anybody. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who. Like you can start with anybody. And it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, whatever. And funny enough, the collective message that I'm gonna do tomorrow, but it's coming from the phrase of don't stop dreaming just because you had a nightmare. Okay. And so the message I'm going to do tomorrow, which you should definitely make sure you listen to, but it's definitely going to talk on that, where it's just like you can start over. You can start anywhere, literally start where you are. And I feel like honestly that some of you might go through, a lot of you I feel like may go through like a bittersweet moment of like knowing like, yes, I absolutely do love you right back, but like it's time for me to move on, I am, yo. So it definitely might be like a little tear jerker, okay, for a lot of you. For some of you, you may not have learned your lesson. I'm just gonna keep it real, okay? You may not have learned your lesson. Um, you may be fresh on this ride. You may be fresh on this roller coaster, this love roller coaster. And you may allow this person to take you right back around another cycle. Okay, okay. Right back around another cycle of a toxic cycle. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just haven't learned. Okay, that's on you. That's on you. Okay. Have fun. Have at it. All right. But the reason why I fell out or whatever, like I said, I feel like for majority of you though, especially if you've been on this ride with me for a while and you've been watching my channel for a while, we're past that now. And literally as I was going to read or whatever, going to see, the message that popped out is create space for new love. I was trying to tie it all together, but then it got like mixed up everywhere. But anyways, the messages from the cards, like I said, I feel like it might be bittersweet for a lot of you. And like I said, it says create space for new love. So a lot of you will have new loving energy coming towards you, but again, it's just going to be your choice, your decision, basically on how you're going to let the person know and kind of like let them down in a nice way, of just like, look, I've been waiting, you haven't said anything, I'm moving on now. Like this literally was a waste of love. So sorry, but I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go. All right. Scorpios, do something new, do something different. Okay. That's the message that you have. It says, ever notice how it's easier to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy? So I feel like that Scorpios, you might got your eye on something very different. Some of you may be looking to move, looking to buy a new car, buy a new wardrobe. I feel like you are just all in the newness, okay? You are just all about, wait a minute now. You're just all about and all in the newness of life, okay? And so I feel like that you're definitely going to get that. Whatever newness it is that you're looking for, you know what I'm saying? You're definitely going to get that. But I feel like that when it comes to romance, it's gonna end up being a distraction, because it's like if you're gonna end up getting everything that you wanted, that means you gotta work hard, right? And so I just feel like that romance may end up being a distraction for you, where like maybe you literally just can't fit in time for romantic partners, or maybe you can't, you know what I'm saying, maybe you can't really make spontaneous plans like you used to. It's like I gotta, you know what I'm saying, like I gotta keep moving forward, you know what I'm saying, like I gotta work right now, like I can't be hanging out with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I got things to do, sir or ma'am. Okay? I have freaking things to do. So yes, I feel like that. Also too though, I feel like that there will be people. I feel like multiple people, especially if you guys are dating, that will have no problem with sticking around and just trying to like fill your energy out, and just, you know, just kind of literally just kind of wait until you have time, vacation time or free time. I feel like that you definitely have people that are interested in you, that are just, you know, they're just so intrigued. I feel like that you may be very different, or your energy that you carry, like it may be very different from what this person is used to, or these people, child, are used to. So they're very intrigued by you. So I feel like that even though you may not necessarily have time for romance, it's like you still can't keep folk off you. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though you literally are busy and you're telling people that you got stuff to do, it's like you still can't keep folk off of you, you know? So, you know, it's, I mean, you know, it's like I feel like I have no words for you, Scorpio. It's like you gonna keep doing you, but it's just like, hey, FYI, you know, everybody has a crush on you, okay? Because yeah, I just feel like that you're just really in your bag, or you're really in your element in some type of way, because you are glowing. So you're just really something about, and some of you may literally do what, you know, what you love for work, so that could be your element. Or like I said, some of you are just really in your zone and your element of doing a, you know, starting a project or something, or like, you know, just having something to do. Like your attention is just, it's just really elsewhere, you know what I'm saying? And for some people, like it's like turning them on so much. Like the fact that you're like rejecting them, they want you even more, child. You know folk crazy. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, you have more options than you realize. It sure is hard to get angry at someone when you can think of all the reasons you love them. It sure is hard to get really angry at someone when you can think of all the reasons you love them. So Sagittarius, I feel like that somebody's gonna piss you off, okay? Okay, that you absolutely love, all right? And I feel like that you, but at the same time though, with the you have more options than you realize, like the really big vibe that I'm getting off of this is that literally some of you may have been treated wrong in a connection, in a situation, in a relationship, and it's like don't hold on to a grudge, but it's like remember that. You know what I'm saying? Like remember, you know what I'm saying, what somebody did or what somebody said. Like don't let nobody walk over you. And also too, a lot of people may feel stuck because they feel like they don't have any other options. Like it doesn't matter if this is like you feel stuck in career. Basically you just feel like this is your only option. Like because I mean when you realize that you have other options, you have more options than you realize, then you know that you're never stuck in whatever situation. Like literally, if you're like, okay, I'm gonna get kicked out my house, but if you got another house, you got another option, or you apply somewhere else, you're gonna have more options. You're not gonna feel stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like if literally, if you actually put yourself out there dating and you know see what may happen, see what may come, then you may not feel like you got to be stuck in this like shitty ass relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like something toxic that's not really like you know honoring you. Okay, so again, you have more options than you realize, and I feel like that a lot of you may have given like excuses to a person. Again, it says it's really hard to get angry at somebody when you can think of all the reasons you love them. Well, stop doing that. It's like, well, stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's like at some point you got to stand up for yourself. Like, don't allow anybody to walk over you. Don't keep giving excuses to someone when it's like literally looking over their hurt and pain that they've caused you and just be like, well, I mean, I love them. Well, they were going through this, or well, okay, we all go through stuff at a particular point. You have to take responsibility. Like stop taking away responsibilities from these people. They're grown. Okay, stop taking away their responsibilities. Like stop enabling them to necessarily hurt you, Sagittarius. Or this could be somebody around you where you may need to be telling a friend this, because there may be somebody that's coming towards you. So yeah, so anyhow, like I said, for some of you who are in a relationship or whatever, maybe things were rocky, and I feel like that you guys have learned. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo, because I kind of felt this for their energy. But where it's like you've learned each other, you've learned each other's, either triggers or whatever, or again, just learn to love outside of like the anger. Like y'all have, like, if you've been in a long-standing relationship, it's like y'all have like found what the key is to like stand the test of time with one another. Okay. But again, though, that's for those who are like already in relationships. I feel like for the single ones, it's like watch out for you continuously giving people excuses basically to like hurt you or to go in and out. It's like, no, stop thinking of all the ways that you love them. Like start thinking of all the ways that you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Again, it says it's really hard to get angry when you love somebody. Get angry, okay? Get upset, you know what I'm saying? So you like remember what that feels like. Because again, if you don't, then again, I think that you might end up be putting a band-aid over top of a bigger issue. Okay. Okay. um Ooh, child. Okay, Capricorns, you got what? Hello. What you got? You know what to do. I love the color of this card. It's so pretty. But it says, in all battles of the heart over the mind. I've read this for y'all some other time that I did like a all signs reading. I read this for y'all. You might be seeing 777 or 333 a lot, because I just saw 77 and 33. But anyhow, you know what to do. Okay. In all battles of the heart over the mind, go with your heart, because it's a lot easier for your mind to catch up with your heart than for your heart to catch up with your mind. A whole lot easier. I swear, every time I read this, like I have to read it like 17 times. Like but yeah, but no, like for real, like that's so true. Like when you think about that, it says always go with the heart. It says it's a lot easier for your mind to catch up with your heart than your heart to catch up with your mind. Like, yeah, like if basically it's like if you, it's going to be so hard for your pure self, like your heart of hearts, like your true self, to catch up and like to agree with a lie about something. Like literally it's like it's going to be a lot easier for your mind to catch up with your heart, because basically it's like at a particular point, it's like you're looking at yourself like, I gotta stop lying to myself. Like I have to stop lying to myself. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, like your mind is gonna literally is gonna start playing tricks on yourself. Like shoot, you might even start hallucinating, child. Okay. So some of you, and of course this can be vice versa when it comes to romance. Like somebody just basically what this is saying is like that somebody literally has just been lying to themselves to the point where they driving themselves in freaking insane right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they're driving themselves crazy and insane because they either literally haven't expressed themselves, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, there was like a missed opportunity somewhere, and like somebody is just like freshly right now kind of like thinking about it. I'm about to say grappling on it. I don't know why these words be coming. I don't know why these there going big ass words be coming. It's just like hello. Um I hope I use it in the right way in a little sentence, because I don't know. I'm so weak. But anyway, somebody may be grappling, basically with the fact that like they love somebody that they didn't say anything, or like they felt like that they missed out on an opportunity. Again, this could be with you. You know what I'm saying? As you're moving forward or whatever, again, you know what to do. It's like maybe you've already made up your mind about something, and it's like I'm already moving on. I'm already gone. Like I'm already over here. I've already started this. And so you may not be able to be budged. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely feel like that somebody else, though, they may have just kind of came to like an aha moment, or just came to a realization, how much they felt for you, or how much, you know what I'm saying, the connection, or you just simply meant to them. So somebody may like, they may have some final words, or they may have something to say. Okay? Okay. And I feel like that if you are faced with any type of decisions or ultimatums, or like, needing to make a, rapid choice or decision, I feel like that you're already going to know what to do. You're already going to know like what to say, or like you may already like have a comeback, or you already know what to say. Like you're really quick with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're really quick with it. Like you quick with the words, or like again, maybe you're the one. Okay, maybe you're the one that's been grappling, okay, with something and been thinking about it for so long that it's like you've thought of every single possibility, or every single response, every single like scenario, every single like result, like every possible ending. Like you've thought about how this movie could end in so many different ways, and I just get the feeling that like you like you're okay with either ending, you know what I'm saying, whether the one that they show, okay, and in the daggone movie theater, or the one you gotta wait for to come out on Blu-ray, you know what I'm saying, or Amazon Prime or something. It's like, it's cool, it's fine if it has like a bunch of different endings over here. That's okay, whichever one, you know what I'm saying? Because it's premiere night, okay? I don't know what you got going on, but it's like it's premiere night. You know what I'm saying? It's like, maybe you didn't talk with the studio. You don't know what the final cut was that they went with, and it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You might even about to be surprised like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like I don't even know what I'm getting into right now, okay? But it's like, it's whatever. Okay? So when it comes to romance for you Capricorn, I feel like that you're just kind of, again, I feel like that you've made your mind up, but for a lot of you, maybe you've made your mind up to like just be free, just to be, free flowing or whatever. Also too, if you're in a relationship, then you may have just made the choice that like there are no rules. Okay, that there are no rules to this relationship or something. Like, I just feel like that whatever you're doing, again, it's like you've made a decision about something or you're sticking to that decision, but I also feel like that your decision is very freeing in some type of way. Okay. And like I said, some of y'all could literally just be freeing yourselves, you know what I'm saying, out of misery. Okay, no more grappling. Okay, no more grappling or overthinking a situation, and just like, you know what I'm saying, just shooting your shot or just going towards something and just like F it. Okay, and again, this could be somebody towards you where you might end up being surprised, you know what I'm saying, again, like, just out of nowhere, that something has a very twisted and crazy ending to it. Okay, or something has like some type of plot twist. All right. Okay. Aquarius, what y'all got going on? You have love in spite of it all. It says, before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friend, and wide-eyed curiosity among you about who would be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, the first to tell, the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that it all began with a simple dare to love in spite of it all. Also, too, with the energy of dare, some of y'all could literally be playing truth or dare, okay? Like some adult truth or dare or something, and it's just like, child, listen, don't start no drama that don't need to be there, okay? But anyways, I feel like that, you're just open. You're just Aquarius, like you're just good old Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just curious about the world. You're just, you know what I'm saying? You're just grateful to be alive. You're just like, life is good. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes your way. I feel like a lot of you may be going through things that bring you a lot of nostalgic energy, a lot of nostalgic vibes. Like, you're thinking about something of the past, or thinking of someone from the past, or maybe you see something that reminds you of your childhood or something like that. But I feel like that no matter what has happened in the past, no matter mistakes that you've made, other people made, I feel like you're just really at the point of forgiving. And again, you're just ready to like start over and just love in spite of everything. It's just like, it's all good. Like, it's just like, it's all good. I feel like that you don't have time for drama. You don't have time to be caught up on like any low vibrational energies. Now, that does not mean that you're just about to accept any and everybody into your daggone life. You know what I'm saying? But just more so of like, I'm not about to hold no grudges, and you can keep moving on with your life if you want. Like, I feel like you would definitely politely dismiss people if you need to, but it's like, if they don't get a you know what I'm saying, a dismissal slip, okay, you know what I'm saying, a detention slip, then they're like, they're good money with you. It's like, it's all good, like, it's okay. For some of you, it's like, look, the fact that you're not blocked, okay, should say a lot, okay. All right. You might be telling somebody like that. The fact that you're not blocked says a lot. Don't push the envelope now. Don't push the envelope now. Okay. Okay. Pisces, last but not least. No, you're not. We have forgive, okay? It says, of course, anger can always be justified, but then so can forgiveness. Just depends how much more you want from the adventure. You could definitely, okay, be dealing with a Sagittarius that keep on forgiving you, child, or you keep forgiving a Sagittarius, okay, because they basically had like a similar message, but theirs was more so about showing compassion and forgiving somebody. and not being angry and just remembering the love. So yeah, so maybe you and another person, you ain't got to be dealing with the Sagittarius, but maybe you and another person, like both of y'all need to work on forgiveness. Both of y'all need to remember the love and stop focusing on like the downfalls and the horrible things that happened. Yeah, and look, right underneath that is the message of you are destined for greatness on the wings of love. So I definitely do feel like, of course, what I'm saying, got to take the good with the bad. For some of you guys that may be going through a breakup, or, you're seeking some type of like closure, I definitely feel like you'll get the closure and then like that's going to be it. Like y'all ain't finna be talking no more, okay? But it definitely is a big vibe of like, again, it doesn't matter what you've kind of been through, because you're still destined for, greatness when it comes to romance and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, again, I feel like that you may be trying to control your anger. You may be trying to control your bitterness, your pettiness for some of you, okay? Whereas like you're not trying to be too petty. You're not trying to be too petty, but somebody might be pissing you off or something. So yes, I feel like, just kind of working on that, and again, just having some type of closure, whether this be let's, I'm saying, you and another person try to give it another go, give it another try, or if y'all gonna let it go. But it's like, just don't walk around with nothing heavy on your heart, like at all, you know and also too, like not holding on to any secrets. I feel like you don't want to hold on to any secrets, either anymore, or that's never been you. Like it's just like, I gotta be honest, like I just gotta tell you the truth, like that's just what I am, like I'm gonna just do that, like whether it's gonna hurt you or not, like I just want to make sure you know the truth. So you may have always been like that, and I feel like you about to show somebody like, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, just because, you know what I'm saying, like I just want to clear the air, like this is just what I do. So you might be trying to brief somebody on like, I'm about to tell you everything. If you want to know everything, I'm gonna tell you everything, okay? But yeah, so I feel like that there's just a lot of like soul searching, and I feel like you'll figure out where you belong. I feel like in life, child, and relationships, where things stand. But yeah, but there's just a big vibe over forgiveness, moving forward and moving on. Okay, let's just move on. Okay, listen, I love y'all so much. Of course, I would greatly appreciate if y'all help me with the timestamps or whatever in the comments and whatnot. And whoever can get them all in one comment, I'll make sure to pin your comment. Okay. I love y'all so much. Make sure that y'all hit me up for a phone call or a live Skype video call or whatever. I will be on literally right after this to do live messages, live readings, um live coaching sessions, or a psychic message literally right after this. Okay, so if you want to come hang out and talk to me there. But I love y'all so much. Bye.